Diving into the depths of luxury, brand literacy as the secret weapon for premium merchandise creators. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of our Design and Marketing podcast. Today, we're talking about creating premium gifts that won't end up in the trash the very next day. Why studying Prada, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes will save your brand from disgrace. Yesterday, during negotiations with a major investment fund, their marketing director proudly showed me their new corporate gift, a leather portfolio for VIP-level clients. I examined the stitching, metal fixtures, the logo, and realized it was a $350 disaster. "Do you like it?" he asked hopefully. "Would you like an honest answer or a polite one?" Let's go with honest. This portfolio is like a cheap daiquiri at a five-star Maldives resort. It looks almost right, but one taste reveals the counterfeit immediately. Now, a question. Do you own even one item from Tiffany, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, or Dior? No? Then, why do you think you can create premium merchandise that meets this standard? How I learned to distinguish authentic luxury while others lost millions. I wasn't always an expert in premium merchandise. In the early 2000s, when I first started in the industry, I too thought I knew everything about luxury. So, I bought Vogue magazines, examined window displays, and was confident I understood it all. Then came a catastrophic failure with one of my first clients for whom we produced merchandise for the Tumi luggage brand. So, circumstances led me to a Shanghai factory that manufactured those very suitcases and travel accessories from premium Italian leather. I spent the next 6 months studying and analyzing every premium accessory I could get my hands on. I disassembled construction, studied materials, counted stitches, and even sniffed the insides of boxes. Thanks to my wonderful factory owner friend, who, by the way, initially didn't even want to speak with me since he already worked exclusively with European luxury brands. But apparently I lived somewhere in Asia in a past life. I absolutely adore Chinese manufacturers because, as I now know, true luxury is perceived not just with the eyes, but with all the senses. Brand literacy isn't just familiarity, it's a survival skill. Have you ever wondered why a standard Louis Vuitton leather wallet can cost $1,000, while a visually similar Chinese alternative costs $50? No, it's not just about the logo and margin. It's about details you don't see, but that your brain and body perceive subconsciously. Let me share a personal example. In 2022, I developed a line of leather accessories for a major American cruise ship brand. We found a factory in Guangzhou that made visually perfect copies of premium products. After the first batch, complaints poured in. "Feels cheap, don't want to handle it." But why? Visually, everything looked identical to the originals. We conducted tests and discovered premium brands use leather that's on average 0.3 millimeters thicker at key contact points and is usually sourced directly from Italian producers. Their metal components weigh 15 to 20% more than copies. The sound of clasps opening on genuine luxury items is muted, not sharp. Brand literacy isn't just knowing what a good item looks like. It's understanding how it should feel, sound, smell, and age. How to study luxury without going broke. I know not everyone can afford a $20,000 Hermes bag or a $40,000 Patek Philippe watch. But that doesn't mean you can't study and understand luxury principles. Here's what I recommend. Become a consumer experience detective. Next time you're near a Louis Vuitton or Hermes boutique, go inside, even if you don't plan to buy anything. Notice everything. How you're greeted, how the space smells, what music is playing, how price tags are presented, how purchases are packaged. I regularly visit premium stores at least twice a month to calibrate my perceptions. Collect packaging. If you or your acquaintances occasionally buy premium items, never throw away the packaging. I have an entire collection of boxes, bags, ribbons, and tags from luxury brands. I study them, measuring cardboard thickness, analyzing printing methods, examining how folds are made and what adhesive is used. These aren't just boxes, they're textbooks on premium production. Study more than flagship brands. Many think the premium experience is only Hermes and Louis Vuitton. But look at niche historic brands: Goya, Smithson, Belluti, Moynat. Often these are where you'll find the most interesting and innovative solutions that giants of the industry later adopt. Analyze how items age. A true premium product doesn't just look good at purchase, it should age gracefully. A Berluti leather briefcase acquires a patina over years that makes it even more beautiful. Cheap faux leather cracks and looks terrible within 6 months. Last year, I created a line of leather cases for a travel agency. We specifically treated the leather to age beautifully, developing a natural patina. This year, clients sent photos of their cases, proudly showing how they've matured. Learn to feel materials. When I was just starting in the industry, I spent weeks simply touching different types of silk, cashmere, leather, paper, and fabrics with my eyes closed to develop imitations of expensive materials in more economical versions accessible for merchandise. I trained my fingers to distinguish the tiniest nuances and textures. Now I can identify the leather used in a product with my eyes closed and even approximately determine its cost just by running my fingers over it. And I know exactly how to create an affordable alternative on a real budget. This is the most important key to respectful merchandise. And this is the key to applying luxury principles to corporate merchandise at any budget. The most expensive mistakes in creating premium merchandise to know. Over years of working with premium merchandise, I've seen hundreds of costly mistakes. Here are the most common. Placing the logo on everything. In 2023, a major automotive brand ordered leather portfolios for VIP clients. Budget, $120 each. The quality was excellent, but they insisted on placing a huge company logo across the entire front panel. Result? 6 months later, their sales director admitted he'd seen only one portfolio in use. The other clients politely thanked them and never used them. The right approach. The logo should be either very small, hidden, or so elegant that no one wants to conceal it. Look at Bottega Veneta. Their recognition is built on the absence of a visible logo. Mistake 2. Confusing expensive with premium. A client from the oil industry once ordered gold USB drives for their partners. Yes, real gold. Cost $500 each, but they forgot about packaging. The drives arrived in ordinary plastic bags. The entire effect was ruined. Premium quality is a consistent impression from beginning to end. Better to spend less on the item itself, but create a holistic gift-receiving experience. Mistake 3. Copying without understanding. One of my clients, a premium car manufacturer, decided to create a line of leather accessories like Hermes. They even found a factory that produced similar quality products. But they missed one critical point. Hermes uses a special edge finishing technique that requires 5 additional steps and makes edges incredibly durable and smooth. After 3 months of use, the edges on their products began peeling and looking worn. The right approach: never copy appearance without understanding the technology. Either do it exactly the same way or develop your own recognizable style. Mistake number 4, creating merchandise as a product, not an experience. A technology company ordered premium notebooks for their conference. They did everything right. Exceptional leather, quality paper, minimalist logo, but they forgot about the moment of receipt. The notebook simply sat in a stack on the registration table. No ceremony, no moment. The right approach: Consider how someone will receive your merchandise. This moment is as important as the product itself. What to do if you have no budget for premium-looking merchandise? I often work with startups and small companies with limited merchandise budgets. Here are some proven strategies. Better simple cotton if you don't know how to properly select silk imitation. Better rough plastic if you don't know how to properly coat plastic with a wood-like texture. For a tech startup with a $3 gift budget, we created simple but perfectly sewn cotton bags with exposed seams. No luxury pretensions, but flawless quality in its category. One unexpected detail makes story. For a documentary film festival, we created ordinary black notebooks. The budget was minimal, but we added one detail: a bookmark made of genuine 35mm film. Detail cost pennies, but the effect priceless. Conclusion: eyes cannot desire what they have not seen. Creating premium merchandise isn't magic or an innate gift. It's a skill developed through brand literacy, analysis, and understanding luxury brand principles. And remember, in a world where everything can be bought, true luxury is attention to details that create an emotional connection between person and brand. This connection isn't sold in stores, but it's created through every touch, every sound, every smell, every moment when your client interacts with your brand. Brand literacy is your compass in the ocean of design. Without it, you'll always create merchandise that looks almost expensive, but never achieves authentic premium quality. Now ask yourself, do you know well enough how true luxury looks, feels, and sounds? Thank you for listening. If you have questions about creating premium merch, welcome. See you in the next episode.